Welcome to Econ 313, Intermediate Macroeconomic Theory. It's an amazing time to be studying macroeconomics. Over the past year, we've seen the economy rebound from the COVID epidemic, only to be challenged by continuing employment shortages and inflation caused by lingering supply chain issues and a war in Ukraine. The Federal Reserve has raised interest rates to address 40-year high inflation, now generating fears of a recession. At the same time, Congress has passed macroeconomic policies aimed at boosting infrastructure, promoting alternative energy sources, and sustainable economic growth. And we've seen persistent and widening racial gaps in income and wealth. What sense can we make of all this? What we'll do in this course is develop theoretical models that'll help to explain what's happening in the economy, predict what might be coming, and evaluate policies aimed at promoting long-run growth, reducing business cycle fluctuations, and reducing racial income and wealth gaps. At the same time, we'll connect those theoretical models to real-world data and policy, so you'll be asked to keep up with what's happening in the US economy during the semester. At the end of the semester, you'll be asked to bring this all together in a macroeconomic briefing report, similar to the kinds of reports that banks like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs provide to their customers. A report that'll provide a summary of current economic conditions in the economy, a forecast of future economic conditions, and linking that all to the economic model that we'll develop throughout the course. We want to bring it all together by the end of the course. I encourage you to carefully read the syllabus about what you can expect throughout the course. What's the course about? What will I learn? What are the expected learning outcomes? How much time will this course require? How is my grade determined? The answers to all those things are in the syllabus, and I'm not going to go over them all here. I encourage you also to watch the video that goes through the syllabus and talks about some of those ideas. It's important to know that Econ 313, Intermediate Macroeconomics, is one of 3 key advanced courses in the economics major. Along with Econ 311, Intermediate Microeconomic Theory, and Econ 314, an Introduction to Econometrics. Those 3 courses form a solid foundation for you as an economics major. They build on the basic principles that you learned in courses prior to this, and they prepare you not only for our capstone course, Econ 492 Economics Seminar, but also a career in economics or using your economics that you have learned throughout your economics major. So in order to get there, it really requires your full engagement from the beginning to the end of this course. Yeah, there's probably a lot you've heard about this course, and there's a fair amount of work to do. It's really about time management and really keeping up with things as we do them throughout the course. So I expect you to have daily interaction with the content, the news, assessments, different kinds of assignments in the course, reading the Wall Street Journal, and listening to the Marketplace podcast that comes out every day. If you do all those things, you'll build a really good understanding of what's happening in the economy and also the economic models that can help explain that what's happening in the economy and predict what might happen in the future so that you can make both better personal choices in your life. You can help businesses make better choices and just help understand what's likely coming ahead. There are a number of activities in the course, right? For each chapter, we'll have you reading a textbook chapter. There'll be a reading quiz related to that chapter. There'll be multiple homeworks throughout the semester. There'll be something called just-in-time teaching or JIT exercises that will come up periodically. There'll be an economic indicator summary that we'll do each month that will help build understanding of what's going on in the economy, the actual US economy, things that you'll read in the Wall Street Journal, economic reports that come out every month, and that will provide a foundation for that macro briefing report at the end of the semester. And of course, we'll have a number of exams in the course as well. So there are a number of moving parts in the course, although I've tried to simplify that a little bit this semester. But time management is crucial. You need to set aside time each day, right, for economics and for this course in particular. You'll get a weekly schedule in Blackboard in the announcements section every Sunday night. What's due that week, what assignments that there are, what are the things you should be doing and paying attention to, what's coming up. And there'll be daily announcements oftentimes as well in Blackboard. And also those will get emailed to you, and we'll use something called Remind, a Remind app, to send out information as well. So you should never be questioning what's due, what are we doing, what's next, because I'll be providing that information to you on a regular basis. It's important that you check Blackboard every day, at least once a day, to see whether there's new information that's been posted, to see what you need to do next, etc. It's also important to understand that the course is cumulative in nature. So it builds from the very beginning, from chapter 1 through the rest of the course. What we're doing is we're building a single model of the entire economy, the macroeconomy. And we're going to learn it in pieces, but by the end, we're going to put it all together to be able to talk about what determines inflation, unemployment, GDP, interest rates, all from a single model. So you need to learn the material early on and along the way. You can't leave anything out, or it's going to be really challenging at the end when we bring all that together, right, to develop our full model. So it's important that you start strong, you stay strong, that you set aside time each day for doing some economics. If you do that, rather than doing that and cramming, rather than doing it in episodes that are just once in a while as you need them, right? If you do that, then it's going to be a lot easier. If you do it sort of just when things are due, and then you're not going to learn to build the knowledge from one idea to the next, from one chapter to the next, because they all build on each other. So I can't stress that enough. You really need to be all in. You need to be all in from the beginning to the end of the course. At the end of the course, here's one way to think about this. What do I want you to be? What do I want you to be able to do, to learn, to understand, to know at the end of this course? What are the learning outcomes? So I can put it really simply. At the end of the course, you should be able to go into an interview for an internship, a job, and when that interviewer knows that you're an economics major, knows that you've taken an intermediate macroeconomic course, they can ask a question like, so, as an economics major, can you provide me with an overview of the current state of the economy and where it's likely to be 6 months from now? You should be able to answer that question confidently, using the economic theory that we developed, the economic model, basing it on what you know about what's happening in the actual US economy based on your reading of the regular reading of the Wall Street Journal, economic reports that come out each month, and you should be able to bring that all together, because that's what you've done in the macroeconomic briefing report. In fact, the way I think about that macroeconomic briefing report at the end of the semester is a way of bringing everything together, is that you should be able to use that document, hand that to somebody who's interviewing you, a potential employer, and say, here's the kind of thing that I can do. And I can do this kind of work, this kind of analysis, this kind of communication for you in your business. So if you do your work in this course, and I'll assist you in that process, we can get to that point, and there's going to be a lot that you're going to learn in this course. All right. The word on the street, yeah, I know what it is. Like, yeah, it's not an easy course. You're going to do a lot of work, but you're going to learn a lot, right? That's the goal. That's the goal. So I need you to let me know how I can help you learn. If you are confused about anything during the course, you need to get in touch with me. You need to come to office hours. You need to make an opportunity to to fill in any gaps that might occur. Don't wait and think it's going to get better on its own. Let me know how I can help you succeed in the course. So I look forward to being together with you this semester. It really is an amazing time to be studying macroeconomics.